It was just a week ago today that it was issued in Denver. It was the first in nearly 3 years. News Center 4 environmental specialist Steve Anderson has an in-depth look at the conditions that created that alert and gives us an idea of what we can look for the rest of the winter.
They come in all sizes and all shapes, but they all do one thing: pollute. Automobile exhaust is made up of many things. Much of what you can see is harmless water vapor. However, there's something you can't see. It's carbon monoxide, and it mostly affects people who already have some problems breathing.
If carbon monoxide levels are high, it will tend to take the place of oxygen in the circulating blood. If you really have very severe bronchitis or you have severe emphysema, then you don't have much reserve, and therefore it could be a very serious business for you.
Last Friday, the pollution index reached 213. That was into the extremely poor area, and that's why an air pollution alert was issued. Downtown is the site of one of Denver's air monitoring stations. There are 7 sites, something like this one, all around the metro area. But there's one thing you should know. In the past, when air pollution levels have reached the extremely poor category at any one of these stations, an alert was issued for the entire metro area. Now, what that means is, while carbon monoxide levels may have been high here at 21st and Broadway downtown, in your area, things may have been considerably better. That was the case last Friday. The air was extremely poor here, so an alert was issued. The air at Colfax and Colorado Boulevard was in the poor category, but air quality at all other monitoring sites was either acceptable or good.
Trying to provide information to the public, and we did recognize that just calling an alert without specifying really the areas where people should be concerned was not providing the best kind of service to the public that we could. And working with the EPA, we've agreed to use a more specific kind of approach.
Weather plays a big part in our air pollution problem. The condition is called an inversion, a situation where warm air sits over colder air near the ground. The colder, lower air can no longer rise and mix, and neither can the pollutants. So weather will play a big part in determining how good or how bad the air will be this winter.
The one that sticks in my mind shows us within the colder than normal pattern and still a normal to dry winter. If that occurs where we're colder than normal, then it would be a worse than normal pollution year. If that timing occurs that it looks like we're in for it, well, we'll certainly have more alerts because this one last week was unusually early. The main season is yet to come for pollution.
Steve Anderson, News Center 4.